and I've been speccing out a base 911 Carrera. What's up, everyone? So lately I've been on the Porsche configurator a lot, and I've been speccing out a base 911 Carrera, and it gave me the idea that it would be fun to make a comparison video showing the options that you have to pay for on a base Carrera versus what would be standard equipment or cost option on this Audi RS3. And just keep in mind that it's not going to be exactly apples to apples, but it's going to be pretty close. All right, so let's start with the exterior paint. This is called Kyalami Green, and on the RS3 this is a $0 cost option. Very cool. But if you want to get something similar in your 911 Carrera, you can get what they call Python Green, and it's going to cost you $3,270. Okay. If you like black wheels, that's great, because on the Audi it's completely free, whereas with Porsche you actually have to get the upgraded wheel, plus you have to pay extra to get it painted black. So it's going to be $1,790 for the Carrera S wheels, and then $1,290 to get them painted either matte black or gloss black. All right, let's head into the interior. So the only option that I spec'd out in this Audi is this green RS design package. So that's just going to get you contrast stitching throughout the cabin, plus these air vent slats are painted, and in the Porsche world you actually don't even get leather as standard. You have to pay, let me take a look here, $4,530 for leather seats. And then if you want this contrast stitching, you have to pay an additional $3,650 to get what you would get in this Audi here. If you do the math, $2,000 for this green Audi RS design package versus $4,530 for the leather seats, and then an additional $3,650 for the contrast stitching. So well over $7,000 right there, what Porsche would charge versus the $2,000 that Audi charges. And then keep in mind, the base Carrera you get 4-way power seats standard. In the Audi I believe these are 8-way, and these are the standard seats. So if you want to have more adjustability in your 911 Carrera, you need to opt for the 12-way sport seats, which will set you back $2,110. Okay. I love a sunroof as much as the next guy, and this is again standard on the RS3, and on the Porsche that's gonna set you back $2,000. All right, moving further down, power exterior mirrors. So when you lock the car, the mirrors automatically fold in to tell you that the car has been locked. And then on the 911 Carrera you have to pay an extra $370 for it. And this window trim here in high gloss black, it's free on the Audi, but if you want that on your Porsche you have to pay an additional $510. Okay. You can't see this right now, but there is a projector light underneath the door that says RS on the Audi. That, again, it's a cost-free option. And if you want the same thing in your Porsche, it's going to cost you $160. Okay, moving in again. So Porsche has what they call the Sport Chrono package, which gives you a little drive select dial right here. It's a little circle dial that you can use to change your drive modes. And then on the Audi, they call it the RS button. So when you tap on it, it'll automatically kind of cycle through the various drive nodes. But on the Porsche, if you want to get that adjustability on your steering wheel, that's going to cost you $2,790 for the Sport Chrono package. Okay. Moving on behind here. This car does not have the sport exhaust system, but the tailpipes are the same regardless of if you spec the sport exhaust or not. So on the base Carrera, the regular standard exhaust pipes are the square trapezoid looking things. It's what you would get on a base Cayenne or even an Audi A4. But if you want to get the better, more sporty looking quad exhaust tips on a base Carrera, that's gonna set you back $950. Otherwise, you can spec out the Porsche exhaust system, which will give you the oval tips similar to the RS3, and that's a $2,900 option. Okay, moving on to the front again, we have these matrix LED headlights. And what's really cool about the Audi is that when you lock the car, or when you unlock your car, I can't remember which one, this part right here will actually spell out RS3. You can check out other YouTube videos that that shows this very clearly, but it's a very I think it's a very cool feature, if not very gimmicky. And if you want to get LED headlights or LED matrix headlights, excuse me, on your Porsche, it's gonna set you back $3,270. Okay, let's go back inside again to kind of go over some more options. All right, basic standard safety features such as lane change assist, which is basically Porsche's way of saying blind spot monitoring. That's gonna set you back $1,060. Obviously it's standard here in the Audi. And then if you want adaptive cruise control, so it can slow down or speed up using the radar sensor in front of the car, and also lane keep assist, which is auto steering more or less. That's gonna cost let's see, lane keep in the Porsche is $1,220, so $1,220, and then the adaptive cruise control is an additional $2,000. And if you guessed it, it's free in the Audi. To be fair though, there is a Porsche InnoDrive option that you can select that will save you about $200 versus if you got the lane keep and the adaptive cruise control separately. And it also has extra features like taking into account navigation, speed signs, etc. to control the car for you. But all said and done, it's going to cost you about $3,000 to get both adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist. Okay. Another feature that you can't see right now is the ambient lighting, which again is standard in the Audi. It'll illuminate the this area right here, a little bit throughout the cabin, on the doors. That in the Porsche is going to be $580. And these air vent slats here painted, and painted in the exterior color. In the Audi, it's free. Again, in the Porsche, you have to pay, get this, $1,800. To be fair though, they do add some sort of a little bit of leather on the surrounds, but still, you know, if you want to get this a little more pop of color in your cabin, you have to give Porsche $1,800 for them to paint these air vent slats for you. Let's see here. In the Porsche, you can option to get the Porsche logo, the crest on the headrest here embossed, for an additional $290, which is actually not terrible, all things considered. But of course, you know, in the Audi, we got this RS right here underneath the headrest, absolutely free of charge. And then colored seat belts. In the Porsche world, it's $540. I mean, this is, you know, there's a little bit of color in the Audi, but again, it's completely free. Whereas in the Porsche, you could get this in this whole seat belt, not just the outer contours. You know, let's say lizard green, and it's $580. And the last thing that I was able to find is this door sill here. So Porsche illuminated aluminum door sill. That is a $900 option. Again, in the Audi, it is completely free. All right, so we're just on the Porsche configurator, 911 base Carrera. Base price of $106,100, $1,450 for delivery, and $35,080 in optional equipment. So this is what we're going to take a closer look at. Scrolling down, this is the Python green, $3,270. Carrera S wheels, $1,790. Wheels painted in high gloss black, $1,290. The leather interior, $4,530. And I do realize that you could get a lesser leather package that's $2,000 plus change, but the only thing about that is you can't get the deviated stitching. So if you want this deviated stitching, you have to get it in conjunction with the leather interior. Power sport seats, 14-way, $2,110. The glass sunroof, $2,000. Power folding mirrors, $370. Window trim in high gloss black, $510. Projector lights, $160. Sport chrono package, $2790. Sport tailpipes in silver, $950. LED matrix headlights, $3270. Lane change assist, $1060. Lane keep assist, $1220. Adaptive cruise control, $2,000. Ambient lighting, $580. Seatbelts in lizard green, $540. Porsche crest on the headrest, $290. Air vent surrounds and leather, and the air vent slats painted, $1,800. Door sill guards and brushed aluminum illuminated, $900. Okay, so add all those options up, and that's you know, we get to $35,080. That's more than half of the MSRP of the Audi RS3. All right, guys, so there you go. This video was not intended to be a knock on Porsche, because we all know that you know, Porsches are expensive, and if you're not careful with options, it could literally bankrupt you. But I think the more underlying point of the video was that you know, to demonstrate how good of a value the Audi RS3 is. You know, just saw that you get almost $35,000 worth of equipment that you would have to pay extra in the base 911 Carrera, whereas you get it, most of it as standard equipment here in the RS3. So very happy with my RS3 purchase. Don't get me wrong, it's still a lot of money, but you know, I think you just saw that you could certainly do a lot worse in the Porsche.